The NFL has seen some unbelievable athletes, players so big, fast, and strong that they seem almost unreal. These are the guys who make you question, how is that even possible? Today, we're counting down the 10 biggest freaks of nature in NFL history. Players with rare combinations of size, speed, and power that made them absolute nightmares on the field. 10. Julius Peppers, 6'7", 295 pounds, 4.68 40-yard dash. Julius Peppers was built like a defensive lineman, moved like a linebacker, and jumped like a wide receiver. At nearly 300 pounds, Peppers ran a 4.68-second 40-yard dash, a time that most linebackers and tight ends would struggle to hit. His explosiveness and athleticism made him one of the most dominant pass rushers in NFL history, finishing his career with 159.5 sacks and 9 interceptions, including a 97-yard pick six that showcased just how ridiculous his speed was. 9. Adrian Peterson, 6'1", 220 pounds, 4.4 40-yard dash. Adrian Peterson wasn't just fast, he was built different. He ran a 4.4-second 40-yard dash, had a 38.5-inch vertical jump, and could squat 500-plus pounds with ease. His power, balance, and breakaway speed made him one of the most dominant running backs ever. After tearing his ACL and MCL in 2011, he returned less than a year later and rushed for 2,097 yards, coming within 8 yards of the all-time single-season record. A once-in-a-generation athlete with superhuman recovery. 8. DK Metcalf, 6'4", 235 pounds, 4.33 40-yard dash. Most wide receivers aren't built like linebackers, but DK Metcalf, he looks like a superhero. At 6'4" and 235 pounds, Metcalf ran a 4.33-second 40-yard dash and recorded a 40.5-inch vertical jump. His freakish speed was on full display when he chased down Buda Baker in a primetime game, running nearly 115 yards and hitting 22.64 mf, one of the fastest speeds ever recorded in the NFL. Metcalf is a cheat code. 7. Myles Garrett, 6'4", 272 pounds, 4.64 40-yard dash. Myles Garrett is a walking nightmare for offensive linemen. At nearly 275 pounds, he ran a 4.64-second 40-yard dash, recorded a 41-inch vertical, and benched 225 pounds 33 times. To put that in perspective, he's stronger than most linemen, faster than some running backs, and jumps higher than most wide receivers. His mix of power and speed makes him one of the most unstoppable pass rushers in the game today. 6. Vernon Davis, 6'3", 250 pounds, 4.38 40-yard dash. A tight end running a 4.38? That's insane. Vernon Davis was bigger than linebackers, faster than most wide receivers, and stronger than defensive linemen. At the 2006 NFL Combine, he put up 42 inches on the vertical and bench pressed 225 pounds 33 times, basically a receiver's speed in a lineman's body. For over a decade, he was a mismatch nightmare, capable of outrunning safeties and trucking defenders in the open field. 5. Calvin Johnson, 6'5", 237 pounds, 4.35 40-yard dash. They called him Megatron for a reason. Calvin Johnson was the ultimate physical specimen, a 6'5", 237-pound wide receiver who could run a 4.35-second 40 and jump over 42 inches. Cornerbacks? Too small. Safeties? Too slow. Defenses? Helpless. Johnson dominated the league, setting the NFL single-season receiving yards record with 1,964 yards in 2012. There will never be another receiver like him. 4. Bo Jackson, 6'1", 230 pounds, 4.13 40-yard dash. Bo Jackson might be the greatest athlete ever. His 4.13-second 40-yard dash is still the fastest ever recorded, and he did it at 230 pounds. He didn't just run past defenders, he ran through them. His legendary 91-yard touchdown run against the Seahawks left defenders looking like statues. Had injuries not cut his career short, Bo Jackson might have been the greatest running back in NFL history. 3. Deion Sanders, 6'1", 195 pounds, 4.21 40-yard dash. Prime time wasn't just flashy, he was untouchable. Deion Sanders ran a 4.21-second 40-yard dash and was so fast that he didn't even bother warming up for the NFL Combine. He had blazing speed, elite agility, and could change direction without losing momentum. Whether it was returning punts, shutting down elite receivers, or taking interceptions to the house, Sanders was the fastest man on the field every time he played. 2. Aaron Donald, 6'1", 280 pounds, 4.68 40-yard dash. Defensive tackles aren't supposed to move like linebackers, but Aaron Donald is not normal. At 280 pounds, he ran a 4.68-second 40, benched 225 pounds 35 times, and had a 32-inch vertical. He's stronger than offensive linemen, faster than some running backs, and more explosive than most edge rushers. The result? One of the most dominant defensive players in NFL history. 1. Derrick Henry, 6'3", 247 pounds, 4.54 40-yard dash. Derrick Henry is a human wrecking ball. At 6'3" and nearly 250 pounds, he outruns defensive backs, stiff arms defenders into the ground, and carries entire defenses on his back. His 99-yard touchdown run against the Jaguars? Untouchable. His speed, strength, and durability make him one of the most unstoppable forces the NFL has ever seen. When Henry gets a full head of steam, defenders don't stand a chance. Has always been filled with incredible athletes, but these 10 players were on another level. Whether it was superhuman speed, insane strength, or ridiculous size, they shattered expectations and left fans in awe. Who do you think is the biggest freak of nature in NFL history? Let us know.